gonna get to the festivities right after that. In the fellowship hall. For you church folks that don't understand, but it's the weddings that y'all leave once they pull the bar out. Even though Jesus said, turn up! He said, this some old weak wine. Hey, go bring me some water real quick. Some water, Jesus? Yeah, bring me 2 like big barrels of water. I'm about to, because I mean, I see they serving wine, but I need to go on and allow them to understand what wine really tastes like. And the kids, the bride, the groom said, woo! Who done brought this wine out? They done waited and say the good stuff for the end. You hear me? Lord, say the good stuff for the end. And he did that just in my life. But I think y'all gonna enjoy what we about to do right here. It ain't gonna be all day and fully over. I just hit the back of my foot. You know, this a trip. Your equilibrium and stuff be out. Everything be just weird. It is. I don't care what nobody say. Running in the walls and stuff. Hey, y'all. Okay. So, let me get it up here. Hopefully this thing charged. All my devices is like dead. Hey, everybody. I want to, who was in class earlier? Sorry about breaking down on y'all. But when the Holy Ghost come out, I'm not going to hold it in for y'all. Because y'all can't get me into heaven. So, I got to live my truth in front of everybody, the whole entire world. So if you was here, you was here, and if you wasn't, you could watch, but I don't fake for nobody. If it's coming, it's coming, and I done learned not to hold it in because I don't know who needs whatever he's saying to their spirit. Somebody did need to hear it, Dave. I'm grateful. That's why I live on purpose. Y'all see how fulfilling living on purpose is? And just being yourself no matter what it is, no matter the situation. That's why I'm free, family. That's why I'm free. That's why I'm free. Because the things that God don't want me to do, he lets me know individually. It don't got to come across the pulpit because I have an individual relationship with God. So if y'all done seen it. I done said something and be like, y'all can't do this because my mouth is hurting. And I told y'all I wasn't supposed to say that. And I tried to apologize, but it was too late. It had already gone out. And I'll be like, I got, because I need the ones that I got because he didn't pull most of them. I got to not. Okay. It's a real thing for me, honestly. It is. It is. They tripping. Oh, Lord. Let me go out and come back in. It say Bosco. I got these at the hair store years and years and years ago when I started my old company. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go out and come back in, y'all. Is any of these acting crazy? It's probably because I need to up my bandwidth is what it is. I got 17,000 devices because y'all make me have them. And so then my stuff don't work. So then, why is this not charging? Is this not plugged up? Is this not on? Why is this not charging? Hold on. What the heck? Why is this not charging? Oh my goodness. Hold on, family. I'm Lisa. I actually created the dome. I have a solution for that. Oh, that's probably my guy having me get this. Y'all see how quickly you need stuff? And you don't even know you're going to need it. Yeah, that's crazy. I just got this, and now this is saying, oh, it's not charging. And I have absolutely no idea of why. Yeah, that's weird. Not charging still. Okay. which means this one probably isn't charging either. Where is this at? Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Y'all make me do this, and now my stuff is. Tell me if it's better now. This iPad was about to die on y'all. So was this one. If y'all lagging over here, are y'all lagging over here too? Ain't nobody. The internet is acting crazy. Hey, is this working on YouTube? Are you guys? I see 76. Okay, try to get on TikTok now. We on the website too, y'all. You just can't comment over here. I need y'all to learn how to comment on the website. Can y'all do that for me? Cause we on the website where none of this. But we on the website though. We on circuitrouble22.com right now. So we don't really have to deal with this because y'all could just come over there. This ain't glitching. If I'm not showing up on TikTok, we literally live on circuitrouble22.com. From now on, if you can't find me, go to our website, y'all. Girl, I need one too, Tiffany. I say get with our mod, Mrs. Rangel. She probably could tell us how to do it. She's a techie. Mrs. Rangel, if you're here, can you please put instructions? If you know, I know you know, because that's what she do. I just told her, I said, I can tell, because if I ask her a question, yeah, I love it though. If you ask our mod a question on how to do something, tech stuff, she is an IT person, and she will send you every single step all the way through, which is great. Even if you know some of the steps, she's gonna send you every single step down to the end to make sure you get it right. Maybe she do that so you don't have to call her back for the same thing. But we've got a real IT person. Do you hear me? Real one. And she don't play. She gonna get you all the information you need. I love her. Without her, y'all, we could not have done any of this. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Mrs. Rangel. Hello, hello. Ooh, that made my hands so soft. I like it. All right. Okay. So, can I ask a question? Was anybody blessed by this morning's class? Y'all don't even know this. But this morning I said, God, I don't really got nothing. I mean, you've given me all of this, but you can speak through me if you want to. And then I start saying, I got chills. I can't stop crying. I got chills. My friend and my cousin called me and was like, oh, so you just don't have people crying early in the morning? I said, excuse me, I was crying my own self. I can't tell nobody. I don't know what they was doing over there. I don't know what y'all was doing over there. Okay. Do you see why you got to go through the ugly? Do you understand now why you can't run away from the ugly, y'all? You gotta go through the ugly because it won't feel. I mean, God gonna get you to some stuff, but it won't feel the same if you went through the ugly. I'm sorry, y'all, but I got a piece of the tag. I can feel it, and it's rubbing against my leg from a little $5 pen. I popped it and look. See, I'm not crazy. Look at that. Do you see it right there? Uh-huh. Well, y'all know we live on the website now, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna say this: if you can't get in on TikTok and you know I'm live, we have YouTube going now every time, and we always gonna be on the website. Now, I need y'all to figure out how to comment on there because I don't know. I can't see no comments, but I can see how many people. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. So from now on, if you can't find me on what's the name? Don't frustrate yourself. We got 3 other avenues because if I had another device, I'd probably be on Instagram right now, but I don't, and I don't got the bandwidth, so we just gonna have to hold off on that. But anyway, from now on, we going live on our website. I'm not about to keep playing with these websites that can block and do all that. We got a whole website. We pay for it every month because we have our 501c and then, our university and whatnot. So if you ever looking, go to the website, and we about to have our app shortly. Lord's will. So if I'm not mistaken, whatever's showing up on this website will be on your app, like on TikTok or YouTube. So we are gonna be on the Apple Play Store and on Google Play. That is so freaking amazing. I'm still like just overjoyed about that. I haven't really like got it all out yet, but yeah. And we get with they little website ghetto so it's okay. It do what it need to do, and we ain't extra because we trying to get to where we trying to go. We ain't got to do all. We ain't got it like that. We rather take care of our people than spend money on how it look. You hear me? Yep. We leveling up. Come on, Kathy, we in. Our little school and stuff is growing. Our organization. Yes, we is getting out there, y'all. Y'all should feel so happy though. If you're gonna be a part of anything on social media, wouldn't you rather be a part of a university or a group of philanthropists that takes care of people that they don't know, that encourages people? You're learning, you're growing, your life is changing. If you're gonna be on social media, like my daddy say, if you're gonna do it, make it make sense, whatever you do. If you're gonna be there, he said, I can't tell you what not to do, but if you're gonna do it, be smart about whatever you're doing. So if you're gonna be online all day, at least make it something that's adding to your life. I ain't saying don't be online, but researching who said what compared to, dang, I did not know that Rome was started by the Etruscans. And look at who the Etruscans are. Better use of your time. Looking up the medicines, breaking down the syllables in the medicines and seeing what is this, that, what do this simos methylene hypocardrocarbosaba, because that's what the name is, xylafine sulfamipa. That's how I be feeling when you try to read. But break that down and see what all them XYZ elemental P's is about that you just in your mouth every day and ain't asked no questions. They didn't give it that name for no reason. Live life to the fullest and make a difference along the way. Can I ask you a question, Ro? Do you find yourself caring about things that you didn't care about before? Is there anybody that finds yourself caring about people that you didn't care for before? The bum on the street, the person asking for $1 and you got it, or the exact amount that you got in your hand to see if God is going to bless you. Do you find these things happening? Do you find God putting people in your way so he can bless you? Because, see, let me run this to you. See, it's all about perception, life. And we got to get to our message, but I just want to tell you this. So look at this, right? Instead of looking at and saying people are always begging, God said, or am I just looking for opportunities to bless you? I said, ooh. Come again, Dad? Say what? Every time that the homeless person on the corner asks me for some money and I got singles in my purse and I hand them to them, I'm gonna get something that I want, whether they need it or not, whether I'm not supposed to judge what they're gonna do with it. I don't care if they itch and got the needle in their arm. If God say give it to them, give it to them. Huh? Because they could be disguised. That's an angel. I thought we wasn't supposed to tell them the secrets. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I thought we wasn't supposed to tell them this. Why you say don't judge the outer appearance because it can always be a facade. Hmm. And they don't know that a lot of times that be angels trying to see if you gonna bless me. They don't know that I know. Why? Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Hold on. Uh huh. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell them. You want me to go? Oh, okay. I'm going. All right. So my daddy said, every time that somebody asks you, now he don't want you to be used, and he won't let you be if you let him lead you. But every time that somebody asks you for something, it's because you just ask him for something, and he's willing to see if you're gonna give a smaller blessing so he can bring you your bill. I'm a living witness. whole life. If anybody told you, they gonna tell you 9 times out of 10 they walked out of my presence with something. I don't care if it was a plate, a hairdo, clothes, a book, a pad and a paper, a purse. I try not to let people leave my presence without giving them something. You know where I got that from? Well, I always been like that. But I also, once I read the story of Job in its entirety, I was like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. Hmm. To the old people, they know what this means. Be like, woo! Can't scratch your palm if it's closed. Stingies. Try scratching your palm while it's closed. To the people that don't got nothing for nobody else. And you only working for you and yours because you ain't got it for nobody else. Try scratching your palm. Put your hands up and scratch your palm with your hands closed and see how much you get. Do it. It's the exercise. We in gym class. Everybody hands up. Now, scratch your palms as much. You can only scratch in a line right here. But if God getting ready to load your hands up with more than you can carry, I need to be, and my hands got to be open to do that. A lot of times, y'all don't even know that don't even be, it don't be homeless people for real. I'm telling you what I know. I told y'all me and my daughters went to the post office in Indiana one time. And when I pulled up, I felt something. It was this lady in a truck, and the situation was just, it just wasn't. I said, this is a setup. I said in my mind, this is a setup right here. This right here. Do you know that my daughter was sitting behind me? She said, Mommy, I think this is a setup. She might have been 10. We sat and watched 5, 6, 7 different men walk past this pregnant black lady with a van. She had kids in the car and she was pregnant. Sat and waited, sat and waited, sat and waited for somebody, all these people to come and help her, and nobody did. And I looked at my daughter and I said, yep, you're right. I want to say right after that, I helped her jump her car, whatever it was. She went on and got what she needed. And then right after that, when I left there, somebody called me and told me they had some money for me, or something that I wanted showed up. It was a big deal. And my daughter said, "Mommy, I told you. I don't even think that lady was a person. I think she was an angel." I said, "I agree." Who's read the story of Tobit? Hmm? Who read the story of Tobit? Anybody? What about the neighbor that's always asking for something? God moved you next to him because he knew he was going to give it. That's why they're your neighbor and not nobody else's, and that's why everything that they ask for, you always have it. It's a setup. But it's also seeds for later, honey. Listen to me. I'm trying to put some fat on y'all head. It's in your lost books of the Bible. This one. William Home. It's a good story. Or is it in here? No, it is so. No, I lied. It ain't even in here. Where is Toby, y'all? Which book is it in? I thought Toby was in here. Or am I just not seeing it? Nicodemus. It's online. It's in my Bible. It's in the Apocrypha? In our Old Testament? In which, but see, I don't have just an Apocrypha that I know of. Yeah, mine is in my Bible, so I don't be knowing which book it's in. Because my Tobit is in these right here. And then I think I have it in like one of my other books. It's not in my You read in the Catholic, yeah, the Catholic Bible, like the NASB and a couple others have it. Okay, you guys have the complete. Okay, so y'all know my stuff was broke up. I got the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Old Testament Supergrapha. I read mine. See, y'all went and got the whole setup. Mine is in separate books, so excuse me. I didn't lie. I was mistaken because I didn't lie. I was mistaken. But my Tobit is in my Bibles. My main Tobit that I read is in my Bibles, or I go online. So I can't. I don't know which book it's in. We're talking about everything. Okay. I think I have it. So it's in one of these, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, that's not what I'm on. But go read the book of Tobit when you get a chance. It's on sacred text too. Now, that just made me forget. Oh, so I want to read y'all my page real quick that I got, and I marked it with my candy. PTC. Attempt to be plump. This is why. And it's like 4 in here, and no, I'm not throwing them away. How do I get my books? What do you mean, how do I get them? I buy them everywhere. Goodwill, all the used bookstores, they're the best. Half price bookstore, anywhere. Anywhere they sell books, you need to look. Because gotta put it in your budget. All right, so I want y'all to hear my page. This is what I got right before I got on here. Yeah, I use everything. Do y'all want to hear it? Do y'all want to hear my page or no? Because I'm not about to be on here this part long, and then we're going to get to this. We already been on here 23 minutes. Okay. This was my page right before I got on here. Probably about 30, 45 minutes. Stop, Erica. Okay. Here we go. It says, today's love letter is walking. My beloved daughter, I am working in your heart every day. Your faith walk with me is a journey, not a destination. All of my children who I've used to do great things have gone through seasons in the wilderness when they have wondered where I am. But it is in those moments that faith can cancel out doubt and you can find your calling. Just because you don't see forward motion in the present moment doesn't mean that I am not at work. At times, I will work in your heart to prepare you for a task before I show you the way to accomplish it. Excuse me. Continue to seek me with all your heart and to fully commit to me every day. And to fully commit to me every day to me. And let me take you closer to the calling I have for your life. Love of your Heavenly Father. And it says, now we see things imperfectly, like puzzling reflections in a mirror. But then we will see everything with perfect clarity. All that I know is now partial and incomplete, but then I will know everything completely, just as knows me completely. That's First Corinthians. And then starting today, I will allow God to put the pieces of my life together, and I will just continue to walk one day at a time with my Heavenly Father. Though I may feel at times that I cannot see my God moving in my life, I will choose to stand on His word and have faith He is there. I will surrender my heart to my Father and allow Him to prepare it for what He has for me. Y'all got that? Yeah. No. Maybe. You're welcome. Ain't that good? Did y'all get that? Sometimes when you're going through stuff, it's to prepare you for what's coming. And I'm so grateful that He did. I told y'all He had me in training because He knew it was a lot of stuff getting ready to go down. But I had to be tucked off so I could do personal training. PT. I know. It's another reason for that, but they don't call it that. It's PT is something different in the Army, but we gonna call it that. Personal training. Or is it personal? I thought it was physical training. So, you needed to hear this. You're welcome. Now, Auntie's gonna go put a little juice in her cup. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna get on our lesson. So you're either gonna need to get your Bible or you're gonna need to get your handy dandy device and a pen and paper and get your twiddle fingers ready. Because we get ready to get into the regular Bible for just about, I don't know, however long, but for a little bit. Are y'all ready for that? Anybody? Do y'all want it? That's what I said. I think it's physical training, but we gonna call it personal training over here. And the reason we calling it that is because the exercises that you do are to work out your salvation, not nobody else's. Do you understand that when people are pressing on you and they doing stuff to you, it's to work out your salvation, not that they testing me. No, God knows what's in you. You testing you. It ain't for nobody else. It's for you. So that you can get ready to shed this avatar and go to a place. He said, those that are mine, they're going to be abused. They're going to be lied on. They're going to be called witches and warlocks. They're going to be all kinds of stuff. He said, but if you go on and go through it, I'm going to make it worth it. And I'm right here to say, for every tear that I cried, I don't care how many, and I done cried a lot, because people say, she always crying. Because the Lord say he near to those with a contrite heart, honey. The wailing women. No, I'm going to use my tears, and they work. But they're not fake tears. They're not pushed out. I used to cry every day, and I still try to. Not forcing myself. I think on things, because God, I want my heart to stay soft. He said he can't do nothing with a hard heart. Ain't nobody able to move. That's an immovable bow, baby. You better read about what he said about them. Bust them down. I don't want no parts of it. God, keep my heart soft. You gullible, or you just mad because my daddy is always doing something for me because my heart is soft. Get away from me. Oh, stingy mean self, go away. I need you to pay attention to what I'm doing and follow. How about that? Instead of always having something crazy to say, get you some. Because if you get you some of this, you won't have time to be worried about nobody else. I promise you. You be too busy trying to see what God is working out of you so you can get to your next stage. Who trying to stay the same for 79 years? Not me. I'm grateful that I'm growing every day. I don't want to be the same 5 years from now. And I ain't saying I completely change myself. I'm saying I should not be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically in my mind. Like I should not be at the same place when I'm 47 years old, 48 years old. I shouldn't be. I should not even be trying to do the same stuff I was doing when I was 21. 35. 37. Stop it. Anyway, it's funny to me. It's still, I hear that voice and I hear all kinds of, if y'all only knew, ew, like my brother, he used to say that all the time. Yogi Bear, and I get so tired of hearing this, but that's the, come right on in. Yeah, 25, 47, 55, 47, whatever it is, we be throwing the numbers around. This is the, yeah. So anyway. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Live on purpose. Don't live for what nobody else see. Live for what God wants you to do. You will be so happy. Depression will fall off. The only time I just have to tell somebody this, only most times people be depressed because they stay on social media looking at these facades. Every time I be looking in them stars refrigerators, it don't never be no food in here. I don't like that. I don't care about no organization. If I come to your house, it's beautiful in here, but I'm gonna be hungry. Y'all always gotta order out. Where is the food with all the money? All I see see is color-coded drinks and vegetables at the bottom. Where is the meat and the bread and the pasta and the seasoning salt? The only time food show up at your house is when a chef get there. I don't want to be that rich if I can't have no food in my refrigerator with a little bit of ketchup dropped at the bottom. I need snacks. I'm sorry. So maybe I don't know if I'll ever get there, because if I can't have no food in my refrigerator because y'all about to be looking, then I'm not about to be hungry. I'm not gonna do it. Auntie is not gonna do it. Niecy food, whatever. I'm not. So I like food and I like a good time and I like olives and ranch dressing and just all kinds of stuff. And when I look in there, it don't be nothing. Am I crazy? Am I? They got all the money, but it ain't never no food in their refrigerator. Why? Is y'all eating? Never mind. Enoch 7. Enoch 7. It's coming to pass, y'all. This is why we can't find nobody. They've been consumed by the elite. Stop sending your kids to Hollywood, to New York, and all of these places looking for certain things. And people say, we haven't seen them in 2 years. Well, you said you refused to be hungry. Who else refused to be hungry? Daughter, we came up with that word earlier. We not going to be hungry. That's cute and hungry. We gonna find a different way to shop. we ain't gonna. You said I refuse. Auntie, you refuse too. I'm not about to spend all no money on nothing. If I can't find it on DHgate, as somebody I know said, then I probably won't be getting it. $32, $75, $17. What? For who? So I gotta go without 17 meals just to look good for y'all, and y'all stuff probably a knockoff anyway. Won't be doing it. Right, reverse hunger strike me, Taji. Where the food at? Come on. I mean, but just think about that, y'all. And I know y'all don't like it when I be talking about it, but this is stuff me and my kids be talking about. And I've always talked to them about this. They used to get mad. I tell you, they would get mad because I wouldn't buy Jordans and stuff. And I said, well, I could buy you Jordans, but then what the groceries gonna look like for the whole month? I could buy everybody in here. We could get Jordans, but what you gonna eat? What you gonna wipe your butt with? Because that's gonna take up most of that money. Go get everybody a new fit. Ain't about to be no new pillows cases or nothing in here. And I'm not trying to knock nobody, but this is something me and my kids talked about a lot when they was little. And I said, okay, have you ever, your friend ever asked you to come spend the night? I said, yes. And I said, at school, they dress real, real nice. They got all the nice stuff. But you get to their house and they don't have no food. They don't have a bed or nothing. Yes, mommy. And her floor was hard. And her said that her getting a new bed. But Mom, I don't think she's got a bed. I said, and this is why she be mean to everybody at school. Because she's not getting a good night's sleep at home, but she cute. It's more important for her to look like she got it than to have a comfortable bed at home to sleep on so she can get a good night's rest so she can be happy at school every day. You ever tossed and turned all night because you wasn't comfortable and had to get up and go to work the next day? How nice were you? And then people expect kids to go to school and they, whatever, went to bed hungry or it was chaos going on and they couldn't sleep. They wake up to drama out of their sleep and they got to try to go to school. Y'all got to be mindful. Everybody house ain't your house. I always tried to say, I told y'all my kids with double snacks and stuff just in case somebody didn't have something. And if my daughter is still in here, I hate to say this, she will tell you. I used to say, I pray that y'all be nice to the people that people abuse, the people that they tease. So that way, if it's ever a school shooter, they gonna pass by you because you was good to them. Are you still here, little girl, or did you leave? She might have got out of here. She probably went and did something else. But it's a real thing. Crazy that we even had to start thinking like that. Because my second child was born in '99, so that's when Columbine happened, and that's when I started seeing, okay, my son wasn't even in school yet; he was only 2. But I started thinking then, and mind you, at that time I was 19. I said, oh, when my kids go to school, it's gonna be bad. So I always try to take care of the teachers, take them snacks at the end of the week, beginning of the week, muffin, flour, whatever, banana bread, whatever I could, get them little we appreciate you gifts. And then I always tried to take care of everybody in my kids' class at least once a month or once every couple months. So that way they always thought about my kid's mama and how nice she was to them. So that if they did come in there, that those memories was gonna flash in their head when they saw my kid. Shame that we even have to think like that. But these are the things that I used to think about as a parent at 19, 20, 21. Because when I was 21, my son was going kindergarten. Yep. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom. And we about to start class after these. It's lagging because I got 1,000 devices in here. 1,752. Because y'all be asking me to be on all these social media sites. I need to up my internet. Hold on. honey. Sorry about that. Right, I need everybody to go to Second Kings, please. I need everybody to go to Second Kings. Preferably the easy read version, but read it out of whatever you want. Now you got the air conditioner on and the heater on. Because you're served up. Gotta be cold and hot at the same time. Make it make sense. You just got a new Bible. Oh, shoot. I love it when y'all say y'all got new books and stuff. It makes me really happy. Second Kings chapter 6. Chapter 6. I love it. And people be like, yeah, like Auntie talking about she was gonna stop at 250 and now she got 300 books. Auntie. 300. Listen, it's good. It makes me happy though. At least you spending your money on stuff of value now. You can look back and see where your money went. Who get happy when you go and you look at all your books, whether they stacked up on the kids' table, big money, or you didn't have to build a new shelf, or whatever it is. When you go and you can see your money, don't that make you feel proud? Or when you go buy your survival stuff, you can see your money, the value of you spending your money maybe in this last year. Whereas maybe you look through your house and, but the stuff you done bought in the last 4 to 12 months, you like, yeah, ooh, so happy. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You can see the value. You can see the value. I know you can. Especially with all that's going on right now. All this going on right now, you're like, oh, God, thank you. I be smiling when I look at them. That part, my family is calling you a prepper now. Mm-hmm. And they secretly prepping as well. They just not telling y'all about it. They got stuff in their cart. Mm-hmm. Whether they didn't bought it yet. And see, the sad part about it is, like I said, folks is waiting until everybody is trying to go buy water filtration. Remember, I said, hurry up and get your water filtration stuff before everybody be trying to go buy up here. Be the person that has to wait. Who's happy you already had your water filtration? This is also why I've been buying Epsom salt, and I put a cup of Epsom salt in all of my water and chlorophyll. 3 drops of chlorophyll and a half of. Now, if you got high blood pressure and stuff, you got to do what you got to do. I don't know if you got certain illnesses, but that's what I do. I put a half a cup of salt purifies the water. Salt is a purifying agent, right? Don't they use salt to clean wounds, salt to clean your eye, salt to clean your mouth, saline, and chlorophyll. Not plants can absorb nuclear freaking whatever and come back. So yeah, I'm a plant. You will plant. We plant. So there's that. Hey y'all. So we about to bust this down because it's gonna rain, and I already know it's about to storm where I'm at. That's why I'm doing this early because the internet probably gonna mess up. I don't know. Okay, y'all ready? We busting down Second King. Like two Newports. Let me get 2 packs of Newport Kings. Y'all know anything about that? No. Y'all don't. Nope. Why is this not doing what I needed to do? Come on here. I told y'all it's acting crazy already. What the heck? Well, I'm not ready. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute now. I thought I had it open here already, but I guess I didn't. It was on my iPad, and my keyboard is in a room. Where is? Come on. What the heck is going on here? Hold on. I gotta close down the dang desktop, y'all. Pray for me. Is this thing updated or what? Oh, restore. There we go. Ew. Something was going on. Why is my keyboard not coming up? Give me a second, y'all. I have absolutely no idea what's happening here. Maybe I need to update my computer. Hmm? Or it's crazy internet. One, two. Oh. Hmm. Yep. There we go. All right, y'all. Hmm. That's weird. It's about to storm here, though. Yeah, it's about to storm here, too. That's why I got on here early. That's why I said we'll do this, and then if it don't or whatever, because it's already tripping. So, Second Kings, we in here. All right. So, we are going to read from 1 to verse 23, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Y'all ready? Yes. Hmm. Okay. Dang, that candy was greedy tail. I'm about to eat some more of them egg rolls and then get in the bed. It's gonna be real good. Okay. All right. So it says the group of prophets said to Elisha, "We are staying in that place over there. We staying over there." That's why black people say we staying over there, because they said it. We staying over there. We are staying in that place over there, but it's too small for us. Let's go to the Jordan River and cut some wood. Each of us will get a log and we will build us a place to live there. A log. How big was the tree at the Jordan River that they could get one log and live in it and build an abode? It didn't say a whole bunch. It said a log, a one. Could this be the giant trees? It's giant trees that you can live in Africa. Tons of them. What's the one tree where they store the water at the top of it and they can make houses in there? What's that tree called? They like the oldest trees in the world. What are they called? I don't know the name of them. Dang, I want some snacks. I need some snacks. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's the tree that they had Evan Almighty talking to Morgan Freeman at. Did y'all pay attention to that at Evan Almighty when God was talking to him when he was in Africa? No, for real. That's the tree he was talking to him at. No, it's not a redwood. It's in Africa. What is that tree called? The banyan tree. I think it is called the banyan tree. No. No, I think it is called a banyan tree. I think it's called the banyan tree. And they store water. Those. Have you ever looked them up? Is it the baboa? I know it's the one. They're massive and they old. Is it the banyan or the baboa tree? Whichever one. They store water like no. It's one of them. I think it do start with a B. Yeah. Did y'all go look them up? You can live in there easy. You can live in that. Don't that remind y'all of the Smurfs? They look big and ancient. They do. And they are. The baobab trees. Is that what they are, sis? Baobab trees? Well, whatever they are. Okay, the baobab tree or whatever it is. Okay, thank you. Whatever that tree is. Do you see that? Now think about the Smurfs and think about where the Giants originated. Think about the Smurfs and think about where the Giants originated and think about those trees. I want to show y'all something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to go get a snack real quick. I'm not gonna be able to make it through this. Y'all gonna have to hold on 1 second. That's crazy. I'm real hungry right now. I want to go put my egg rolls in the oven. I'm being honest. I'm real hungry right now. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see something. I can't remember where this guy was at. I think it was the Amazon. Where the heck? Have y'all seen the video of the man standing under the giant mushroom? I think he was in like the rainforest. Was he in the Congo? Where was he at? I cannot remember where I saw that. Do y'all remember that? It's oh, me and my son, man, we used to watch everything. There's a picture or a video of this person in like the Amazon, the Congo, somewhere standing under a giant mushroom, y'all. And the man is like 6 foot tall, and the giant mushroom, he could easily live under it, just like we saw. Like, not, he couldn't have lived in it, but he could have lived under it, like kid. Like how we used to see in Jurassic Park, how they like be under the little mushroom thing, like literally. And I don't know if he was in the Congo or if he was in Brazil or where he was at. You have the picture somewhere in real life. It was real. It's real right now. It's places in our world. Was it? I don't think it was in China. Was it in China? It's real. I thought it was in the Amazon. Let me go see if it's on TikTok. That might have been where it was at. Hmm? It's on Milan Mountain. The giant mushrooms were 24 feet tall. In Arabia. I don't know where they was at, but it was some dude. And you know how they had like the travel people or whatever? You remember it, Naisha? And he was standing under there. Giant freaking mushrooms. Yeah. That kind of stuff let you know that the giants was here, because that's what they was picking and eating. While we getting our little bitty mushrooms, them is the mushrooms, the people that was 250 and 350 feet tall, that's the mushrooms they was picking. Ain't that crazy? The 50-foot giants, 100-foot giants, 150-foot giants, those would have been the mushrooms they was picking. 6-foot mushrooms. And they would have been to them what our mushrooms are to us. It's in Florida. It's in Florida. Uh-uh. It's one in Oregon's National Park too. Tell me. See it? Don't do that make your toes wiggle? Who toes do that make wiggle? Do that make your toes wiggle? Now you think about the Smurfs, like, damn it, we the Smurfs. We are the Smurfs. We are the smaller selves. And the giants was old boy and his people. Yeah. Excuse me. I've been called the smaller selves. Ah, joke's been on us. We've been looking for little blue people, and we are the little blue people. Because the magicians had magic, but God gave some magic powers to some of the Smurfs too. Not all of them, but some of them. And then you had I wonder if they had all the attributes of the people in the Bible. Gargamel, that's what you said it. Who we? Okay. So back to this. Wait a minute. Excuse me, y'all. Smaller selves are the Smurfs. Yeah, we the Smurfs. We are. Yes. Jack and the Beanstalk, us. Avatar. Aren't they just the smaller selves? Didn't they go get in the big blue people? Like the people we see in in all of our books? No? Hmm? Be right back. Excuse me, y'all. They legit, I mean, I'm just saying. All the leaders and the powerful people that can do all this fly on giant animals. Okay. And let me ask you this: if they are saying that Avatar and a couple of these other movies are based on African tribes, then who was flying on giant lizards and it's dinosaurs in Africa right now? Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let's get this going. So here we go. It said the group of prophets said to Elisha, "We are staying in our place over there, but it's too small for us. Let us go to the Jordan River and cut some wood. Each of us will get a log, and we will build us a place to live there." And Elisha answered, "Go and do it." Short and sweet. Prophets, people be thinking prophets is rude, and just go do it. I be telling people all the time, just go do it. Go do it. One of them said, "Please go with us." No. Elisha said, "Yeah, I'll go with you." So Elisha went with a group of prophets. When they arrived at the Jordan River, they began to cut down some trees. But when one man was cutting down a tree, the iron axe head slipped from the handle and fell into the water. And he shouted, "Oh, master, I borrowed that. That ain't even my tool." And it's been dropped down to the bottom of the Jordan River, right? Mm-hmm. The man of God said, "Where did it fall?" The man showed Elisha the place where the axe head fell. Then Elisha cut a stick and threw the stick into the water. And the stick made the iron axe head float. Whoever held the axe head before? And this ain't even a heavy axe, but this probably weighs. If I were to throw this into the river, it's not going to float. it's gonna sink to the bottom. And this ain't even a heavy duty axe, but it's a good width and thickness and weight. If I throw this in there, and you know they wasn't using it, they were using something else, some old heavy stuff. But it ain't gonna float. And if I throw a stick in there, this definitely ain't about to float from the bottom of the river or wherever it's at in the river to the top to that stick. Do y'all realize that was magic right there? God probably had an angel go down there and get it and put it up on everything like. He didn't even use the axe head. It said he went and cut a stick and threw it in the water, and the axe head floated to the stick. He said, grab it. See, y'all don't be reading the Bible right. Y'all don't be seeing it. But hopefully you see it today. Did y'all catch that? Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. If you go throw a hammer into the river right now, is it going to float or is it going to sink? If I take this cobalt hammer and throw it into the river, it's going straight to the bottom. This thing heavy. It's cold. It's metal. This is the same thing the axe made out of. So then how is it that the prophet went and cut a stick and just threw it in there and this floated from the bottom to the stick? How did that happen? What made the anvil dang near float back up from the back to the stick? Just something for you to think about. It's right there in your KJV. Yeah. Okay. Something happened. It was either an angel there. It was some unseen force that picked it up. We know that. Okay. The man showed Elisha where the place where the axe head fell. Then Elisha cut a stick and threw it into the water, and the stick made the iron axe head float. Iron. Elisha said, so pick up the axe head. And then the man reached out and took the axe head. So it was iron. They used to put people in iron suits to drop them to the bottom of the ocean to kill them. Ain't that what's on the bottom of your boat? A iron, not anvil, but what you call that thing? I can't even think what it's called. The little hook thing. What's it called? Did you put on it? Anchor. Ain't your anchor made out of iron? And they use that because it's a heavy metal that sinks and it's gonna stay put. So we know from an anchor that iron axe should not have rose back up to the top of the water. He didn't use the piece of wood that the axe was attached to. He wouldn't cut a different piece. Do y'all be picking up this little stuff when you read the Bible? That's the stuff that God be wanting you to see that's right in front of you, that a pastor read that and it was just a miracle. But are you understanding how heavy iron is? Are you understanding that that should not be possible for that to just float up like that? Y'all ever seen a big boat, been on a cruise? Mm, mm. Okay. Verse 8. This is what we was going for, though. That was the shindiggle. Now we got to put this in here. All right. So the king of Aram was making war against Israel. Please Google, was the king of Aram a giant? Who was the king of Aram in the days of Elisha? Tell me. Who was the king of Aram in the days of not Elijah, Elisha, S-H-A? I really need some snacks. I'm going to have to eat. You know when you eat cabbage, it goes straight through you. So now my appetite is rearing. Naaman, it says. Second Kings 6. It says Ben Hadad. Well, you know he gonna have a Jewish name and then whatever his name was in his culture. So Ben Hadad and Naaman could be the same person. Does it say he was a giant? Was he from a race of giants? Was he? No, maybe. Oh, well, if you missed them, you can go back and watch them. Anybody? Nobody? No giants, huh? Ain't found nothing. His statue looks like he was a giant. Okay. I think TikTok is paused. Something is going on here. Okay. Well, that'd be something you check out on your own time. I just wanted to see. All right. So it says the king of Aram was making war against Israel, and he had a council meeting with his army officers. He said, "Go to such and such a place and prepare to attack the Israelites when they come by." 9. But the man of God, the prophet Elisha, sent a message to the king of Israel. Elisha said, "Be careful. Don't go by that place because the Aramean soldiers, or Armenian, Aramean soldiers are hiding there. The king of Israel sent a message to his men at the place that the man of God warned him about, and the king of Israel saved quite a few men because he did what? The king could have said, "I'm not listening to you." But God let Elisha hear a conversation. And Elisha was obedient to send word to the king to say, "Hey, don't go this way, go a different way." Now look at this. It says the king of Aram was very upset about this. He called his army officers and said to them, "Tell me who is spying in the king for the king of Israel." One of the officers of the king of Aram said, "My lord and king, not one of us is a spy. Elisha, the prophet from Israel, can tell the king of Israel many secret things, even the words you speak in your bedroom." Now, who is heard circus say that God let me hear conversations? And then a person will call me and they'll say keywords and I'll be like, mm-hmm. I already heard the conversation you had. It used to happen all the time. It still happens. God will let me hear conversations. I'm sitting in my room, and all of a sudden I start hearing a conversation in my mind. I'm like, this is crazy. Why does I even think about these two people having a conversation about me? And then it be facts. It be facts, and I just be like, wow, wow, wow. For real. That's what people like, how you know that? I don't know. God let me hear your whole conversation. He didn't tell me places not to go, the conversation people had before I got there. Clear around the world, I might not even be there yet. And he didn't tell me, was waiting on me. That's why I said I'll be listening. They didn't have to wait for the ambush. They knew before the ambush that they wasn't gonna be ambushed, but the ambush people didn't know. Do you see this? Do you see how God be running interference? That's why I want his strategy, not the world's. Y'all see how cold my daddy is with strategy? He told the prophet told the king told his people, and they didn't go that way. And he saved a lot of people. But there are a lot of leaders that, because of their pride, a lot of people lose their lives because they won't listen. You can be a leader, but if you can't be led, you're not going to be a good leader because you're not always going to know. The king of Aram said, find Elisha, and I will send men to catch him. The servants told the king of Aram, Elisha is in Dothan. The king of Aram sent horses, chariots, and a large army to Dothan. They arrived at night and surrounded the city. Elisha's servant got up early that morning, and when he went outside, he saw the army with the horses and chariots all around the city. The servant said to Elisha, what can we do? Oh, my master, what can we do? Elisha said, don't be afraid. The army that fights for us is larger than the army that fights for Aram. Then Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I ask you, open my servant's eyes so that he can see. The Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and the servant saw that the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire. They were all around Elisha. These horses and chariots of fire came down to Elisha. He prayed to the Lord and said, I pray that you will cause these people to become blind. So God did what Elisha asked, and he caused the Arameans. I'm going to say these are the Arameans. He caused the Aramean army to become blind. Elisha said to the Aramean army, this is not the right way. This is not the right city. Follow me, and I will lead you to the man you are looking for. Then Elisha led them to Samaria. When they arrived at Samaria, Elisha said, Lord, open the eyes of these men so they can see. Then the Lord opened their eyes, and the Aramean army saw that they were in the city of Samaria. The king of Israel saw the Aramean army and said to Elisha, my father, should I kill them? Should I kill them? Do y'all realize what happened? It was angels on chariots of fire. More than what these people, the king of Aram, had. I guarantee you they was probably giants. Okay? But God let the angels come down and blind them all so that the prophet had to lead them where they was going. But he led them right to the person that they called themselves that's going to attack. He led them right into the city. And when they opened their eyes, they was in the enemy's camp. See what blind fury do to you? It blinds you. Fury and rage, it blinds you to where you can't even see what's coming for you. Could you imagine being on your way to pull up at somebody's house and God take your sight, and the very person that come to help you when your car is whatever lead you into the person's house you call yourself about to go jump on or shoot or whatever you thought you was about to do to them, and it's they mama or daddy and they know who you is, and that's the person that pull you out your car and walk you to safety. And when God open your eyes and you come back to you in a person's house that you just told, when you pull up you gonna do whatever, and you locked in their crib, what would you do? Shem had a son named Aram. Thank you so much. I will definitely be looking into that. This the kind of stuff my daddy do, and y'all want to play with him. He's a strategist for real. I told y'all. Mm-hmm. Crazy. And y'all don't. The Bible ain't interested to y'all. Do y'all see the stuff that be going on in here? Anybody seen that? Mind blowing, ain't it? Yeah. Ooh. Elisha answered, 22 spiritual light. 22 spiritual light. 22 spiritual light. Elisha answered, no, don't kill them. They are not soldiers you captured in battle. Give them some bread and water and let them eat and drink, and then let them go home to their leader. So the king prepared a big meal for the Aramean army. After they ate and drank, he sent them back home to their leader. And the Arameans did not send any more soldiers into the land of Israel to make raids. You don't got to fight when God fighting for you. He'll put the enemy at your mercy. But when you fight, you at the enemy's mercy, because you can't see all of the the battlefield. You can only see the part that you want. God can see the people that's hiding in the cliffs, in the rocks, under, that's in the bunkers, that's supposed to pop up out the ground like Rambo. He know where everybody positioned it. That's why I like the Bible. It's juicy. I ain't gotta be all day with that. That make you think about your whole life reading that. I already know it do. It should if it don't. And I'm about to go put my stuff in the. Let me go turn this grease on. Hold on, cause I'm about to eat. I'm about to get off here. I'll probably get back on, but I'm about to eat again. I'm hungry. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. About to try to make me some spring rolls now. I done made some egg rolls. I'm about to try to make some spring rolls after this. Greedy self. I ain't never fried a spring roll, but I like the crunchiness of it all. So I'm about to try that next. I kept some of the filling from the egg rolls to put in the spring rolls. So, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Just greedy. I'll be making those tomorrow. I'll be making notes tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. Anyway, so that's it. That's all. That's all I got for y'all. That's a lot to think about. That should have put a lot on your head. Spring rolls, you can fry them and make them hard. I'm talking the rice paper. Oh, they crunch up real good. That be the little ones at the Vietnamese restaurant like this. They only be like this big, and they have one little piece of filleted shrimp in it. I made egg rolls, but I like the shrimp, the crispiness of the shrimp rolls as well. So I'm about to try to figure that out. Uh-oh. There you go, Big Money, with that old funny stuff again. No, I'm just playing. But go dissect this. We ran through it really quickly, and y'all know when I do that, it's because I want y'all to go back and look and pay attention and see what's in the. But that also should be a lesson to you that when you are trying to run to go get into submission, or you call yourself plotting on somebody, it's somebody that already know your position and God got them plotting on you. With sweet and sour sauce, I know, right? Ooh, ooh. Lord, okay, so um, I'm gonna eat these egg rolls tonight. I'm making them tomorrow. I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta watch me a video. 2 Kings chapter 6. It's my retaliation to something, but I'm gonna pray about it. Uh-oh. Oh, gotta try it in the peanut sauce. I think I had peanut sauce before, but I will, butterfly. Sure gonna try to make it. I love peanut butter, baby. Love it. Eats it in the middle of the night. Matter of fact, when I just went out of here, that's what I went and got. A peanut butter cracker, and because I'm hungry. It's exactly the cheese kind, the peanut butter and cheese. That's exactly what I went to go get. Y'all didn't hear me rattling the paper walking down the hall. You read on and you believe. Okay. And the Giants was eating people. They probably was. That's why I said go dig in, y'all. I might get back on later. I don't know. I kind of want to nestle in my bed and watch some Marvel stuff because I've been looking into the Marvel things and different things like that. And I'm seeing a lot of stuff. And then I'll be coming in here running to get my books. And then I go back and then I run. So when I watch Marvel now, it's not just watching Black Panther or any of that. It's all research. All research. I'll be trying to look at the names, the symbols. We got our signs and symbol books. What now? Why would they put that right there? Now, why did they use that? Let me go see which God this is in reference to. Oh, okay. So it's such and such. So even though I'm watching a movie, I mean I am, but I'm still learning. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This stuff make your hands real soft. This renewed stuff is great. I went down the rabbit hole with Sonic in the Emerald City. Babe. And the Emerald City just shows up everywhere, don't it? The new Doctor Strange movie has a lot of it in it. Yeah, I know. That's what you have me doing now with all the Marvel movies and series. Yes, yes. Listen, y'all. You get ready to go watch the Smurfs. Yes! Yeah. And the Fraggles. They on Apple TV. I thought they was on HBO. The Fraggles is on, but they done redid it a little bit. I don't too much care for it. Yep. Do y'all be happy though when y'all be seeing stuff like, wow, it's who feels like you've been bamboozled? Captain Marvel has some good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. The Magician's Elephant on Netflix. Yeah, good, Auntie. Good, enlightened mommy. Okay, that makes me excited. Okay, the old Fraggle Rock is on HBO. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because I got okay. Because the new one I think is on Apple or whatever. Thor as well. Okay. I just be wanting to know, family. You know, I be wanting to know. I be hoping. I don't even know if I finished watching The Witcher. Cause y'all had me watching Lovecraft Country. I think I finished that. I finished. I think I need to finish The Witcher. I finished His Dark Materials. I forgot about The Witcher. I gotta go back and finish that. You Marvel, Wonder Woman. I ain't seen it. I'm gonna have to go look at it. Oh, Auntie, it's good. Tobit is real, real good. Shadow and Bone. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Okay, y'all be having me start so many. I'm about to go start something because my grease is on. I love y'all. I'm about to put my egg rolls in there and get in my bed and watch something. So Watch something tonight. We'll do a Zoom class in the morning, probably about 11:30, 10:30, something like that. We'll do a Zoom class, and then y'all can talk about what y'all watched this evening that you saw. Don't get on there trying to talk and say, "Oh, I didn't watch nothing." Well, that's the homework, to watch a movie and see how it relates to what we study. Because I'm about to go eat. I love y'all. Jack the Giant Slayer and X-Men Apocalypse. I just watched X-Men recently. That's funny. Yes. I'm gonna go back and watch all of that too. X-Men for sure I'm going to go watch. I love y'all. Go back and read Second Kings. Thank you. And who remembers what I told y'all about Kings, why it's so important? Anybody? Why is Kings, the books of Kings, so important? Hmm? The rulers and the giants, exactly. Because most of them were giants. Okay, so get in Second Kings, please. And ain't that funny that God had the prophets doing magic around the places? Who remembers when we were reading in Og, real quick? Who remembers when we were reading in Og and when they got ready to go to the 1,000 giant war, 100,000 giant war? It talked about their eyes all the time and how their eyes would go black when they got ready to go into war because they would call on their demons and the demons would overtake them. Y'all remember? So I wonder if these Arameans were a race of those giants that their demons came over them when they was getting ready to attack Israel. Because it talked a lot about the giants and their eyes and how their eye, yes, Valerie, how their eyes change. So be get your Og, and then when you're reading in the Kings and the Wars of the Kings, you need to be getting Og and trying to see which race of people that was, because we know King Og of Bashan was real, and he lists all the. What you mean in the book King Og of Bashan? That's Nebuchadnezzar tablets. Is it already over here? Oh no. Well, this is one of them. I was looking for the one that just has this is the 100,000 giant war. Is this backwards or is it right? Oh, that's the wrong thing. The 100,000 giant war is in here. That's what this book is about. It's Enoch. This one has Enoch, the book of the giants, and the book of Og. So it's 3 books in one. Excuse me. But I will show you. See? King Og lets his hatred of Nimrod be known. And we know that God called Nimrod a mighty hunter. And the Bible mentions King Og of Bashan and how he was going to war with Israel. The Bible talks about Nimrod, and they was alive at the same time. Okay? So, I love y'all. My grease is burning. I gotta go. Bye.